Hello and welcome to the pregame report. I'm Carla Bombard, joined by Richard Flores. Tonight ASU takes on SDSU. Last week ASU played NAU and they split against them. So from that split, Richard, is anything like what stands out for ASU this week?
Yeah, one of the big things that I learned last week was the special teams of Arizona State. That was the one thing that really stood out to me. We saw even in the first series that this D2 elite team had a propensity to find themselves in the box, and last week it hurt them. They were 6 for 10 on the PK, and you can't have a 60% PK to succeed in any hockey league. So that's something that they got to work on, and hopefully Coach Leclerc worked on them with that in practice to try and get that up to maybe 8 out of 10. An 80% kill is solid. You know, it's going to get you more wins than not if you kill off at 80%. And their power play as well was only 1 for 9 last week, and that's something that they got to fix. So here tonight, that's what I'm watching for, is the specialty teams of both teams.
They have to watch their penalties for ASU because like we saw last week, there was too many men in the box. I think that's what caused problems for ASU. So then what will ASU have to do this week to beat SDSU?
I think the key to them is basically control that puck in the offensive zone as much as possible. Because if you do that and you work that forecheck and you win those puck battles in deep, they're going to win more often than not. And we saw that's how they got a lot of their goals. Is they have a lot of workhorses on this team, and that's how they're going to do it. One interesting that from last week that I found interesting was that 5 of their 9 goals from last week came from their defensemen. So that's obviously a huge thing to look for here, but it's always nice to have points from your defensemen, but your forwards, your top 6 forwards have to come up big as well. So I'm looking for ASU's top 6 forwards to step up this week.
Okay, then what's the key for SDSU to beat ASU?
I think they got to play really smart defensively, and that starts with a good goaltender. It's going to be Connor O'Brien starting net for the San Diego State Aztecs tonight, and he's going to be the biggest key. As you well know, that goaltender is your last line of defense, and he's going to keep you in games if he plays well. So if O'Brien plays well, I think San Diego State has a chance here tonight.
Okay, well, we'll see. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for first period.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome inside Oceanside Ice Arena on this wonderful Friday night in Tempe, where tonight Arizona State Sun Devils D2 Elite Squad takes on the San Diego State D2 Aztecs. The Aztecs come in with a record of 3-2 on this season, 3 wins in the D2 level. The 2 losses came against the D1 squad for Arizona State. ASU, meanwhile, comes in with a record of 3-1. My name is Richard Flores. I'm joined, as always, by Jason Chesler. And Jason, this is an interesting matchup because San Diego State hasn't really played top-tier D2 teams yet, so this is going to be their first real big test for them tonight.
Absolutely, Richard. I mean, this almost feels like San Diego State's first fair test of the season. That ASU D1 squad, they are vicious. They are not an easy matchup for anyone at the ACHA Division I level, let alone even a top D2 school. And you're very right, we have not seen what SDSU is capable of against a good tournament-bound D2 squad like the ASU D2 Elite hope to be.
Yeah, and last week, actually earlier this week, the website ACHAtalk.com released their first official standings of the year, the only standings we're going to see from the D2 level. And the Sun Devils D2 squad was ranked 4th in the country there. So, big deal for them to get a top 5 nod from the ACHAtalk.com.
Yeah, definitely a good sign of respect there, as we do have opening lineups coming in from both teams right now. If you send it over to that, Richard.
Well, let's do it. Let's see. Cambus. They're throwing over Alex Cambus, starting for San Diego State. Thomas Lapp as well, defenseman. Navarez, number 18 for SDSU. And in net, as we mentioned in the pregame, it's going to be Connor O'Brien. And Jason, Connor O'Brien coming into this game has a goals against average of 5 in 3 games played. So, as we said though, a little skewed because they played that D1 squad, so.
Yeah, I mean, the D1 Sun Devils are putting up double-digit goals in the first 2 games against this team. Inflated goals against averages for both of their goalies, Connor O'Brien and Philip Kirkovich, who's not getting the nod tonight.
Meanwhile, for Arizona State, once again, starting for them, those top 5 guys that we have talked so much about this season, Jason Kuta, Brady Morgan, and Justin Butler up front. Meanwhile, it's Dan Kinsey and Jacob Weissman at the blue line. And in net, I believe it is going to be Kyle Dietrich in net again for the Sun Devils. Let's find out. Yeah, Kyle Dietrich in net for the Sun Devils. And we've seen, he's been really stellar this season, has he not?
Yeah, I mean, you want to talk about goals against averages. His is down at 1.67. And that is representative of the way he's played. Kyle Dietrich does not let pucks out. He does not allow rebounds. And now we're going to honor America with the national anthem.
A very great rendition of the national anthem here tonight over the PA system. And we're going to get underway in just a minute. I want to take a look at the bench, however. See who is getting the nod here tonight. Joey McEwen is dressed. He's going to play along with Rob Wood and Ben Winter on that 4th line. And we saw Joey McEwen get a little bit of time in that first series, and he looked pretty good. He got on the scoreboard against Weber State, and he's getting the nod again tonight.
Yeah, McEwen's a great scrappy 4th line type of forward. We did see that Weber State series, the second game of which maybe got a little bit too scrappy. He did get a game misconduct in that one.
We're underway.
And we are underway from Oceanside, and the Sun Devils are going to take the opening faceoff in their own zone. It's Jacob Weissman. Jacob Weissman going to control the puck here. Broken up nicely by Pope for San Diego State, and now it's Jason Kuna that controls it in his own zone. Sevilla defensively works. Beautiful job on the back check by Sevilla. Down goes Kuda. Nice job there by number 28, Connor Pope. Good stuff defensively from San Diego State so far as ASU will dump it in deep. And Lapp will give chase for San Diego State. Big hit along the boards is Brady Morgan. Now it's picked up near side by Butler. Butler tries to work it around, but it's picked up by Navarez and cleared out to 28, Connor Pope. He tries to get it up to a teammate, but it's broken up by the Sun Devils, and they'll work near center ice here. Center ice battles going on. Neither team getting offensive zone time so far early on, just a minute into this one. As Kevin Hanlon stretch pass here, looking for Kuda. Kuda looking for Havrilik in front. Havrilik as the puck just kind of bounce off his stick, and it goes in deep now for Randall. Now it's picked up by number 91, John Riley for San Diego State. He works it around in deep. Here's Riley, far side boards. Turnover to Havrilik near the blue line, and Havrilik gets it in deep looking for Ingbar. Ingbar finds Havrilik. Havrilik in the slot area tries to find Ingbar near side as he works in deep. Havrilik in the slot. He goes back door looking for Randall. Puck's loose in front, and the goaltender, Connor O'Brien, has to go down on his belly to make that stop as the ASU had a really good chance there. But
yeah, O'Brien lost his helmet on that one, getting a little dangerous out there. Early on, it seemed like this Aztec team really wants to try and pressure ASU in their own zone. They probably noticed just how many defensive zone turnovers ASU made against Northern Arizona. They might want to capitalize on that.
Kept in the line by Konzer. Konzer looking for shot pass in front, intended for Ingbar, but it's turned back by San Diego State, and they look to clear it out. Can't quite do it. Now it's Ingbar near the San Diego State blue line, and then Havrilik throws it in deep. ASU's going to go for a change. That'll be picked up here by number 14, Donnie Keffer for San Diego State. Zach Inzer battles with him near side. Back at the blue line here. Stretch pass intended for number 24. I don't have him on my roster. I apologize for that, folks. Holtz, I believe. Trying to make a move for San Diego State. Yep, number 24 is Holt. I don't have him on my roster. I apologize for that, folks. We'll try and get a first name for you in just a bit for him. As Arizona State controls it here, their fourth line is out there, but it's broken up nicely at the blue line here by number 49 for San Diego State, Coressel. Coressel throws it in deep, but it's picked up by Weissman in his own zone. Weissman finds Rob Wood far side, and they'll have to reset in their own zone. Weissman kind of loses an edge there as Kenzie looking up near center ice finds Zach Inzer. Here comes Inzer across the line. He gets a shot on right into the glove of Connor O'Brien, and they'll look to work it out here near center ice. Battled on by Granado. San Diego State looking to go here. Now it's number 10, Stelnick. Eric Stelnick in deep for San Diego State. He looks to keep it in here, can't quite do it. And now they'll have to reset as Ben Winter has the puck deflect off his skate into the San Diego State zone. It's picked up by number 18, Brandon Navarez for San Diego State, and kept in nicely at the line by Mike Granado. 16:43 remaining, first period, no score. Granado's shot goes high and wide over O'Brien, and now it's going to be cleared by number 3, Matt Bouchard for San Diego State, as they will go for a change. I'll try to get it out of the zone, but Ben Winter keeps it in, and here we go. San Diego State's going to have a little breakaway chance, but they'll just throw it in deep, and it's going to be picked up by Thomas Lappin deep for San Diego State, as well as number 7, Anthony Mata, and he is down. Mata is down, and he is hurt along the boards. Asking for a trainer.
Couldn't quite see what exactly happened to him. A bunch of bodies over there battling for that puck near the boards, and we certainly hope he's all right. Early on, the San Diego State team does remind me quite a bit of the Weber State Wildcats, who ASU D2 beat in their first 2 games of the season. They've got the right idea out there. They're really pressuring ASU in their own defensive zone, but they're allowing ASU to get too much of an attack going early on in this one. SDSU has struggled to clear the puck a little bit when they've had the puck in their own defensive zone, and that's something that this Sun Devil D2 Elite team is going to punish them on.
Anthony Mata is the one that's down, and he gets up and he'll skate away. for San Diego State. He comes in with 5 games played and no points, so he's going to go to the bench. I think he's okay. Yep, he's fine. He's going to take a seat on the bench, and so we'll see him again later on.
Yes, certainly happy to see him skate off under his own power. Hockey, it's a very physical game out there. Guys will get banged up, but you certainly hope no one gets injured out there.
So, face-off coming just outside the Sun Devils' blue line. Number 9, Alex Campus, the leading point scorer for San Diego State, coming in. Throws it in deep for them. It's picked up by Sevilla, far side. Sevilla gets it taken away by Kuda, and now the Sun Devils will have it here. Here's Kuda. He comes in across the line. He's got Butler, far side, shot on there by Kuda. Right into the glove of O'Brien, and we'll have an offensive zone face-off coming for the Sun Devils.
A little bit more of a sense of urgency coming out of the Sun Devils in this one than they showed against NAU. And I think that's some good adjustment coming out from Coach LeClaire. Against NAU, they were very content to just control the puck in their offensive zone. Fast shot, might not have been the best shot on net they could have gotten there, but Kuda fired one off, and that's important.
Morgan goes down, he tries to get a pass away to Butler, and Butler will pick it up near side. Near the blue line, Butler works. Justin Butler works it across here near the, in the middle there in the slot area, and Butler still has it far side now. In deep, looking for Brady Morgan. Morgan finds Butler. In front he goes, and can't go and find a stick, and it's cleared by San Diego State, and Arizona State will reset near center ice. Morgan tips it in deep here, chased on by number 23, Vincent DiMaggio for San Diego State. He'll pick it up, and it's turned over to Morgan. Morgan far side, nice stick by DiMaggio, and now San Diego State will try to get something going here. They'll throw it in deep. It's going to be John Riley that chases after it for San Diego State as they go for a change, so it's kind of a 2-on-0. Nice job by John Riley battling in deep for San Diego State, and it's finally picked up by Coda Ingbar, and he'll rush for Arizona State. This check there by number 19, Thomas Lapp, and now it's kept in the line by Hefter. Hefter has Ingbar far side. Ingbar looking for a stick of John Randall. Randall gets a little cross check into the back, and puck's loose in front. Ingbar gets a shot away, still loose. Pad saved by O'Brien. Wow, that was a lot of luck right there, Jason, was it not?
Yeah, I mean, O'Brien has certainly done the job so far. You can't fault him for that. But Connor O'Brien has looked a little shaky in net. He's quick to drop down to his knees, quick to get on the ground. ASU, they start making the extra pass, or they start getting a few of these rebounds. Things could turn out dangerous for O'Brien and this SDSU defense.
Offensive zone faceoff coming for the Sun Devils, and it'll be Rob Wood that wins it. Wood gets it back to Kenzie at the blue line. He'll try to find Weissman, but it's cleared, and the Sun Devils will have to reset. Weissman just gets it in on net and covered up by O'Brien. So another offensive zone faceoff coming for ASU, and so far they have had just about the entire time in the first 6 minutes of this hockey game the puck in the offensive zone. So good start for ASU so far, just haven't found the back of the net yet.
Yeah, I mean, that's certainly the strategy they had going out here. NAU was able to allow ASU to have control of the puck in their zone most of the game and still were able to win, or at least split the series 1-2 with a lot of counterattacking and a lot of ASU mistakes. But if the Sun Devils have cut down on those penalties and those costly turnovers, this strategy might not work out as well for the Aztecs.
Now it's picked up here by number 23, Ryan Moore, for ASU, and Moore tries to get it around to Weissman, but it's controlled by San Diego State near side. Turned over. San Diego State looking to clear, can't do it. And there's the ability of Arizona State to win those puck battles that I was talking about in the pregame. Keep that puck in the offensive zone, and that's what they're doing early on. And now it's just going to be Lapp who just throws it in deep, and that's what that offensive zone time does it not, Jason? If you control in the offensive zone, that defense is going to be tired, and they just got to dump it in and go for a change.
Yeah, and I mean, that seems extra relevant for this SDSU club. We look at their roster, they only have 4 defensemen listed. We're not sure if that might be a roster error. As Richard, you brought up, there was another guy on this roster, Poland, whose name you didn't have on yours. But this SDSU team might only have 4 defensemen, which means ASU could get big benefits later on in this game if they're able to wear them out.
Yeah, honestly, I have a feeling that it is completely wrong, because there's no way a hockey team can survive on 4 defensemen.
That would be quite impressive, yeah.
That would be like 35 minutes of ice time per player per game.
And I mean, who knows what you do if one of them ends up in the penalty box. So.
Exactly. We'll try and find out if that's the case, maybe during intermissions, as Holt goes down. or excuse me, that was number 28, Connor Pope, who lost an edge near the Sun Devil blue line, excuse me, San Diego State's blue line. Now it's cleared out near center ice, taken by Hefter. Hefter finds Konzer. Konzer gets it to Kuda, and Kuda will just deflect it in deep, and now it's picked up by San Diego State, who looks to clear. They can't do it, though. Kept in line, but nicely by Konzer. Konzer wraps it around, looking for Brady Morgan. Morgan in deep, finds Kuda. Kuda shot on. Blocked away, however, by O'Brien. Sun Devils continue to control it in the offensive zone. Thrown in deep, looking for Morgan. That's Morgan's happy house in behind the net. He leads his team in points so far and assists. Weissman has it here, looking for, or excuse me, that's Morgan back at the blue line. Finds Kuda. Kuda, now Morgan. Morgan wraps it around, looking for Butler, and it's all the way around. Finally picked up here by San Diego State, and they'll clear back to center ice. They'll go for a change, and so will Arizona State as well. Icing is the call. So those same 5 guys for San Diego State got to stay on the ice, and they got to be tired.
And I think this is kind of how ASU drew up their game plan when they took on the NAU Ice Jacks last weekend. They really want to keep this pressure up. And what killed them against NAU was they were letting the puck out. They were letting NAU get breakaways, get those transition counterattack chances. SDSU hasn't found any of those yet in this one. They're going to need some crisp passing around center ice to get anything going. And so far, they just haven't been able to get the job done.
Looking back at the history of these two teams, last year they played twice, and Arizona State won both of them. Scores of 5-3 and 3-1. So San Diego, they score at the blue line. It's Dan Kenzie who gets a shot away, and I don't think O'Brien saw that at all.
Honestly, I didn't quite see that one coming. Looked like Kenzie was just looking to move the puck around a little bit, but he had no intention of that. Fired off a wrister, and that puck kind of curved a little bit of movement coming off the wrist shot there by Kenzie. Interesting angle too. Not a ton of screening going on, not really any Sun Devil bodies in front of the net to block O'Brien's vision, but no Aztec bodies in front of the net to block the shot either, and the Sun Devils were the first on the board.
It certainly looked like to me like he had no idea. It's turned over here to Ingbar. Shot on pad, save there by O'Brien. Dan Kenzie is going to get the goal as it's controlled by Havrillik here near side. Havrillik in a slot area. Troy makes a beautiful move. And it was, wow. Jason, I think that was number 14, Donnie Keffer, that saved a goal there for San Diego State because O'Brien was down and out. Havrillik had a wide open goal there as San Diego State defense helping out their goaltender there. They control it here, but it's turned over to John Randall. Randall just throws it in deep, and it's chased on by Stelnick for San Diego State. Eric Stelnick controls it in his own zone here. Looking for Lapp, the captain of the San Diego State Aztecs. Number 19, Thomas Lapp. Now it's the Sun Devils who have it here. It's Ryan Moore trying to find Ben Winter, or excuse me, Rob Wood, my apologies, on the one-timer. Stelnick looking for the puck there as he can't come away with it on the stretch pass, and now the Sun Devils will control it. Now it's Rob Wood. He goes 1-on-2 with San Diego State. Backhand chance, rebound given. Nice job there by number 18, Brandon Navarez, to clear the puck to the far side, and now they will battle in here. Far side cleared out by San Diego State. All the way down it will go. No icing, I believe. Yep. Oh, excuse me. They do call icing. So it's
that Havrillik non-goal from a minute or two ago, that was the kind of chance that I thought it really looked like Connor O'Brien would fall victim to in this one. O'Brien on that play, he was quick to go to the ground, was quick to try and cover up that entire lower area of the net. But you know, Havrillik just kept skating that time, found himself with an open net. And like you pointed out at the time, Richard, just incredible blocking coming out by the SDSU defense to bail out their goalie on that one.
And Arizona State controls it here. It's Rob Wood. He takes his shot, pad save by O'Brien. Puck continues to be controlled by Arizona State, but it's finally cleared out by number 3, Matt Bouchard. Now it's Ryan Moore. Finds Rob Wood across the line. Rob Wood near side, near the blue line. Now it's Konzer in the slot area looking to make a move. Now he has the far side. Gets it in deep looking for Moore. Moore backhands it over to Konzer. Konzer looking to Rob Wood. Wide open net. He had it, and he kind of fanned on it and found the side of the net. Oh boy, if he would have gotten the full thing on that, that would have been 2-0 Sun Devils. That's the chances they need to get, though, if they want to come on top in this one, however.
Yeah, and I mean, those are the quality chances they weren't really getting against the NAU Ice Jacks. Lots of shots were going straight into goalie's center pads. Up.
Here's Mitchell Lyons with a chance. Just misses. couldn't quite control the puck to get a shot away. Now it's in deep here. It's Mitchell Lyons that goes to work against number 91. Now it's nice job to keep it in by Granado. He takes a backhand shot cleared away by the San Diego State defense. And now it's Granado who battles it in deep here. Kenzie keeps it at the blue line. Now it's Granado. Granado gets worked on by Brandon Navarez for San Diego State. Doing a good job of keeping him into the boards is Navarez. Navarez finds Ben Winter here. Number 91, John Riley on him. Shot on there by Kenzie, turned over. And now it's going to be Riley that's trying to go, but couldn't quite get loose. Big hit along the far boards by Jacob Weissman. And now it's picked up in the Sun Devil zone here by San Diego State. In deep, it's Weissman. John Riley works on him, and now it's going to be Dan Kinsey that picks it up. And he'll look to clear it out here. Looking for Mitchell Lyons. Broken up by the captain, Lapp, and Lapp will just dump it in onto the stick of Kyle Dietrich. That does not count as a shot on goal. San Diego State, I don't think San Diego State's gotten a shot on goal yet. Have they?
I think you're right there, Richard. We're not officially keeping track of that. But to my very unofficial tally, San Diego State does not yet have a shot on goal.
And we're 12 minutes into this first period, so that just gives you an idea of how much Arizona State's controlled it in the offensive zone. And like me and Cara talked about, that was really the key. They had to keep the puck in the offensive zone as much as possible to win this hockey game and keep their mistakes down. And so far, they've done a good job of staying out of the penalty box as the puck almost winds up near us. But it's Hanlon that brings it across with speed for the Sun Devils. He looks in front, trying to find Morgan. Can't do it. Kept in the line by Owascu. Owascu finds Morgan in deep for the Sun Devils. Near board is cleared out, though, by San Diego State. And then, not for long, though, as Arizona State dumps it back in. And now it's Lapp in deep for the San Diego State. Excuse me. Now it's Pope. Pope tries to find number 9, Alex Cambus, but can't quite do it, and it's offsides. So we're going to have a face-off just outside the San Diego State blue line with 7:26 to go first period.
Now this ASU team, they have to stay disciplined out there. We've seen them control the puck. We've seen them maintain possession in the offensive zone in the past. Maybe not quite as well as they've done it tonight against the Aztecs, but still, it hasn't been enough to win. It wasn't enough to win once against the Ice Jacks, and it wasn't enough to get too far in front of Weber State, who played them very close for much of their series. ASU needs to stay disciplined, keep their guys out of the penalty box, because that's the fastest way to let this Aztec team back in this game. And I mean, back in this game, it's only a 1-0 game. SDSU has been very resilient in this one. Yeah, the Sun Devils have had a lot of tries, but it's still just one goal that's found the back of the net.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very good point. I mean, as much as the Sun Devils have controlled the pace of play, San Diego State has only given up a goal. So for them, I mean, that's going to be kind of a victory to kind of keep them in the game at least, because you never know, down a goal, you get a lucky bounce or something, and this game is tied. So 1-0 is the score here. Under 7 minutes to go, first period. As the puck is covered up by O'Brien. Now, we'll do our best to update you on the D1 score as well. They're playing down in Illinois. Just a good matchup there.
Yeah, definitely. A couple of D1 championship hopefuls there. The Illini taking on ASU's D1.
Of course, Arizona State beat Illinois in the national tournament last year. So I'm sure they want revenge. And like I said, we'll try to do our best to get a score at intermission and update you on that one. Let you know what's going on down in Illinois. I'm sure it's probably snowing by now up there. As a West Coaster, I don't really know what I'm talking about, however. It's taken here by Holt for San Diego State. Across here, it's 91, John Riley. Riley looking for number 15, Justin Tutag. And the puck is up into the overhang here, and puck is blown dead, and we're going to have a center ice face-off coming here with 6.5 to go first period.
I think the longer this puck stays in the neutral zone, the better for San Diego State. They really want to get control off of any of these neutral zone face-offs and just try and get off with a breakaway, try and get some form of offense going, even just try and dump and chase into ASU's offensive zone.
Ryan Moore tries to get the stretch pass there, but it's broken up nicely by the San Diego State defense. Now it's Rob Wood, but the San Diego State clears it out, and they'll look to go here. Number 91, it's John Riley across the line. Looking in front for a Holt, just finds a stick of, I believe that was Kinsey that cleared it out there for Arizona State. So probably the best offensive chance we've seen from San Diego State so far, but it didn't even get a shot on goal. That's brought in across the line here by Wood. Ryan Moore tries a backhand shot. Goes wide. Weissman lays down the law there, far side, and the board. So nice hit there by Jacob Weissman. And now they bow along here near side, and to be honest, I can't really see what's going on. Our vantage point up here on the near side board is kind of tough once they get it in deep. So we'll do our best to explain what's going on as Ryan Moore has it here in the slot here, broken up nicely by Navarez, and it's brought back by Owascu in the neutral zone. Here's Havrilik that takes a big shot, and I think it may have gotten the referee, because it kind of took a weird bounce. Now it's Bouchard, turns it over to Havrilik, and Havrilik just comes outside the San Diego State zone, so ASU will have to reset with 5 minutes to go, first period. They'll throw it in deep, and they'll give chase. Turned around by San Diego State and out, and now it's going to be number 7, Anthony Matta, who comes in here. Matta looking to make a break. Nice job by Owascu defensively though on the back check, and down goes that was Ingbar. Laying down the law there was Donnie Keffer. Big hits these last couple minutes, getting a little testy now.
Yeah, get to see big but clean hits. Certainly haven't seen any boarding or anything to the head so far. And I mean, I love big hits in hockey, but I love clean hockey more than that. So it's great when you get both.
San Diego State controls it here. They'll look to move it up, and they'll just dump and chase. But it's picked up by Konzer, and he goes down, but McEwen has it. Far side looking for Granado. Granado has it, and he'll just throw it in. They'll go for a dump and chase again. Of course, my favorite type of hockey is the dump and chase style. I'm sure you can sense my sarcasm, folks. All the way down, it's Dietrich that tries to get it out, but Sevilla breaks it up. Sevilla looking for Pope. Back check there by the Sun Devils, and they'll clear it out. Back in the line, though, it's number 23, Vincent DiMaggio, but can't quite keep it in, and now San Diego State just dumps it in and picked up here by Hefter. Under 4 to go, 1-0 is our score. ASU leads it on the goal by Dan Kinsey. Now it's Lapp who has it for San Diego State. San Diego State starting to get some momentum here, I think, over these last couple of minutes. It's kind of been a neutral zone slash pucks in the Arizona State zone here, and San Diego State may be starting to get some going as they've had a couple chances. And that's brought in here by ASU, and they'll clear it out as San Diego State. Close to too many men there, but it is not, and now it's Lapp, the captain for the Aztecs. Resets in his own zone. Tries to find Stelnick, and now just once again thrown in deep here by number 6, Cameron Davis. Now it's far side, battled on by Weissman, as well as number 49, Danny Caressel. Now it's Stelnick in deep for San Diego State. Looking to work on that forecheck. They haven't really been able to work on the forecheck all night long. And now it's going to be Butler that clears it out for Arizona State, looking for Kuda. Let's see if he can make a break. He goes down, and they're going to get a call. Probably. I don't think we're going to get a penalty shot, but interference is the call, so Arizona State gets a late power play here.
Yeah, I mean, good call by the officials there on the interference, but honestly might have been the heads-up play there coming from the San Diego State's Brandon Navarez. That looked like a straight-up one-on-one with the goalie. And I mean, Connor O'Brien, he's only let one goal in, but he has looked a little weak against the late move, the double move, the type of move that puts him on the ground, then keeps skating. So I think probably an overall good decision, even though Navarez found his way to the penalty box.
Of course, we talked about in the pregame, special teams was my key to the game, and we're going to get our first power play for Arizona State here. Last week they were only 1 for 9, and that's one thing they got to clean up, is they got to get more chances on the power play. Good chances, I should say. As now it's Konzer for the Sun Devils here. Looks to find Kuda near side. Kuda along the near side boards. Looks back to Butler at the line. Now it's Kuda. Now back to Butler at the blue line. Far side it's Andrew Hefter. Back to Butler. Butler shot on here. Just misses. May have gone to post as Jason Kuda picks up the rebound. And he works near side. Kuda across to Konzer back to the line. Konzer far side to Hefter that's Butler far side who has the puck kind of come off his stick in deep for Morgan. Morgan works in the far side face-off circle. Now it's Morgan, still has it far side. Morgan looking for Butler in deep, and it's blocked away by the defense of San Diego State, but it's ASU that controls it. There's Butler in the slot area, takes a shot, goes wide. Now it's picked up by Hefter, near side. Here's Hefter. Now it's Butler in deep. Butler looking for Kuda in front of the net. Can't quite find his stick. Nice job defensively here by San Diego State so far too, I think, of keeping the Sun Devils at bay.
Definitely doing a solid job keeping the Sun Devil power play attack near the boards, not giving them too much space right in front of the net, or really anything in the middle part of the ice.
Sun Devils change it up as Dan Kinsey controls it. He has all day to work with it. Finds Butler, I believe, who doesn't come off the ice. Arizona State still controls it. It's Havrillik. Havrillik looking for Weissman near side. Weissman far side looking for Havrillik. And Havrillik finally picks it up in deep. Now it's more in deep for ASU. There's more near far side for Havrillik. Back in the line, it's Kinsey who keeps it in at the blue line. Havrillik far side near the face-off circle. Gets a shot away, but blocked away by number 14, Donnie Kemper. And the power play has expired. Nice kill by San Diego State as they clear it out. And now it's Butler that controls it there. Butler finds more near the blue line, can't control it. And now it's San Diego State. Under 30 to go first period. As San Diego State dumps it all the way in. They'll go for a change. And pretty solid kill for them. I don't think Arizona State really got a great chance away on that last power play.
Yeah, maybe not the most clinical kill in the history of hockey, as ASU did maintain possession in SDSU's zone for much of that power play. But still, the Aztecs were clearly not going to break in that kind of stay-at-home approach to the penalty kill. And they were able to do just that, staying in their own zone, not leaking out too much, but forcing ASU near the boards.
And with that, that'll do it for our first period. It's 1-0 ASU, and an interesting period of hockey because Arizona State controlled it in the offensive zone for most of that period, but they only got themselves one goal. And then if you're San Diego State, you got to be happy that the fact you're only down a goal here after the first period.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it looked like SDSU was kind of trying to play a stay-at-home, bend but don't break style of hockey. They weren't able to get too much going on the counterattack or on the breakaway in the first half of that first period in particular. But, you know, as the first period went on, as SDSU kind of got more into the swing of things, they were able to force some center ice type of plays, keep things in the neutral zone, and eventually those chances will turn into breakaways. And those breakaways can be very scary for ASU, as the NAU Ice Jacks showed us last weekend.
Yeah, and we just had the shots on goal over the PA. ASU 12, San Diego State 4. So I think that was a very good indication of how well San Diego State played in the defensive zone. They were not really giving ASU a lot of great scoring chances in that first period, and that's what they got to do in the rest of the game to stay in it. But of course, they got to get those offensive chances as well. And if Arizona State sees out the penalty box, it's going to be tough for them to really get anything going offensively.
Absolutely. I mean, the first half of that period was not a sustainable way for SDSU to stay in this game. They can't just sit there, let ASU get their shots off, because eventually something's going to beat O'Brien. In this case, it was that Dan Kinsey shot with the funny bend to it. Something's going to get there, and I have to give a lot of credit to Connor O'Brien. I feel like I've been a little critical of him. He's gone to the ground pretty early. His defense has helped him out a few times, but he's helped out his defense a lot, too. 11 saves on 12 shots is a good performance, but you're very right, Richard. If ASU was able to just set up shop and sit in SDSU's zone, SDSU needs to get some form of breakaway play going, some form of counterpunching going on, or else eventually they're just going to get overpowered.
Exactly right, Jason. And for now, we're going to take a little break and come back with an intermission report. Myself and Carla Bombard are going to tell you what we think of that first period. And it was a good one. So for now, after one period of play, it's Arizona State 1, San Diego State nothing. You're watching Arizona State hockey on Cronkite Sports.
Hello and welcome to the first period intermission report. I'm Carla Bombard, joined by Richard Flores. After the first period, the Devils take a lead against SDSU. So, Richard, can we talk about the goal by ASU?
Yeah, it was probably one of the weirdest goals I've seen in a long time. We were just talking about it before we went on, and for me, it looked like the goaltender, Connor O'Brien, was screened in front because he didn't
He wasn't prepared for it at all. He didn't even move his glove.
Yeah, I don't like he reacted. It was such a weird goal, but Kinsey, I think that's shown his offensive ability again to get that shot away from the blue line and put the Devils on top in that top shelf goal. Well, of course, Cara, where Mama hides the cookies.
So have the Devils changed their defense at all from last week?
I mean, I feel like the one thing they're doing is they're staying out of the box, and that's keeping them.
That's a good thing to stay out of the box this week.
Yeah, in the offensive side of the zone of ice. Can't talk right now. And that's one thing. I mean, we haven't really seen much Sun Devil defense because they have controlled the puck in their offensive zone so much. So that's going to be interesting to see. Carr is once they start to have find themselves in the defensive zone, what are they going to do? Because we haven't seen it so far, and that's one thing San Diego State's got to do is they got to find a way to start getting in on that forecheck and challenging Kyle Dietrich because he has only seen 4 shots on goal in that first period.
Okay, then what will ASU have to do to maintain that lead against SDSU?
Exactly what they did in that first play. That was really a blueprint of what they need to do. The one thing that they're kind of missing is I think they're not getting enough shots on goal. Because that's one thing that we've seen from O'Brien, it's the propensity to kind of give up those rebounds, and I think if ASU starts to look for those rebounds in front, get some guys in front of the net screening him, I think they're going to find themselves start to pull away in this one. But they have controlled the offensive play so far. 12-4 of the shots on goal after one unofficially. So far so good if you're a Sun Devil fan.
Very true. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the second period.
Welcome back, everybody. Oceanside Ice Arena in Tempe, Arizona. You're watching Sun Devil Hockey on Cronkite Sports, where our score, after one period of play, Sun Devils lead it 1-0 on the goal from Dan Kenzie. And we were talking a lot about this during the intermission as what in the world happened. And I think we have come to a consensus that Dan Kenzie just made an amazing start.
Yeah, I mean, we're not all exactly sure what was going on in that goal. I didn't think Kenzie was about to shoot it. Apparently Connor O'Brien didn't think Kenzie was about to shoot it. It honestly looked like he was just trying to flip the puck up, dump it in a little bit, maybe play it around the boards. But instead, that one found Twine, and I was as surprised as anyone.
As we approach the second period here, trying to fix our mics so we're good on levels. Good period from ASU. They controlled the offensive zone for most of that period, and that's definitely the blueprint for how they want to go in this next 40 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, that's always what this Sun Devil D2 Elite squad's trying to do out there. Game to game, we've seen them try and control the puck, try to dominate time of possession, and just try to keep the puck in the other team's zone. It seems like a simple strategy, but it's a strategy that's worked out well for them for the most part. The NAU Ice Jacks were able to punish them for it by staying at home and counterattacking, getting a couple of good breakaway chances, and watching a couple of ASU guys take some long walks to the penalty box. But so far, ASU's kept it mistake-free. They haven't suffered any penalty minutes, and SDSU has not been able to counterpunch in this one.
I think you mentioned it, Jason. That's the biggest difference in this hockey game as opposed to the first four. Is ASU played a really smart period of hockey, and they do that over these next 40 minutes. I think they're going to come out on top as we are underway here. Second period. Arizona State controls. They'll throw it in deep. Here to our right. And it's picked up in deep by Brady Morgan. Morgan finds Butler here. Butler works with it, spins around in deep, back to Morgan. Morgan still has it far side in deep. Now it's Butler. And Butler looking for Kuda and can't do it as it's Connor Pope that controls it for SDSU. But they can't get it out of their own zone, and it's Sevilla who has it for SDSU. Here looking to clear it, can't do it. Beautiful job by Kuda to get the puck away from Sevilla's. Kuda tries to get a shot away, blocked away by Navarez. Picked up by Kuda, near side, near the face-off circle, in deep. Still near side, he has it. Back on line is Weissman. Weissman shot on, pad save by O'Brien, and the puck will get out of play. And with 19:07 to go, we'll have an offensive zone face-off.
And I mean, you almost figure maybe that's the type of shot you're going to beat Connor O'Brien with. We got a couple of good breakaway chances last period. And I believe we just got the score of the D1 game. It's currently 4-0 ASU D1 over the Illinois Fighting Illini over in Illinois. And so more than a few states up and over there. So ASU D1 and ASU D2 leading tonight. It's a good night for ASU hockey everywhere so far.
If you're an ASU hockey fan, you gotta love it. Of course, ASU D1 will be back on the 24th of this month after a couple weeks away. And you can catch that, of course, on Cronkite Sports as always. We have an offensive zone coming for for Arizona State. Burlick wins it right back to Ingbar. Ingbar tries to get a shot away, blocked away in the skates of number 24, Holt. And ASU controls it in the offensive zone. It's Ingbar. Ingbar looking in front for Randall. Can't find his stick. And it's cleared out by the Aztecs. And Arizona State controls it near center ice. Across the line is Havrillik, the captain. Havrillik looking far side for Ingbar. Near side for Ingbar. Can't find his stick, and the puck kind of goes wide. And now it's San Diego State looking to clear. Ingbar controls it, however. Ingbar shot on. No rebound given by O'Brien. And that's, I think so far, the couple times we've seen ASU a much better job of getting those shots away where rebounds might be given up, and that's how they're going to score goals.
Yeah, exactly. ASU is really trying to fire off on O'Brien to start this second period. Great play by him there to corral that puck coming off of his leg blocker, not allowing those rebounds to get out. That's exactly what ASU is looking for, a chance off the rebound.
And Arizona State wins the face-off, but they got to reset as the puck comes outside the zone. And we have a skeleton crew working again. So Jason Chesler, my color guy, is also running the scoreboard. So he's pulling double in. He's doing very well, I might add.
And I expected to look over and see the scoreboard not running when you brought that up, Richard. So yes, any problems you have, any times where I forget to start the clock, that's my bad. And much appreciation to our very talented cameraman today. It is Anthony Procino.
Thank you very much for helping us out, Anthony. Appreciate that as it's Rob Wood across the line for ASU. Backhand chance in front. Ryan Moore just finds the post. He had a backdoor chance there that finds the post, and now it's Conzer in deep for ASU. Here's Conzer. Back in the line. Throws it in deep now looking for Zach Inzer. Zach Inzer has it in deep. Battled on by number 6, Cameron Davis. Davis backhand around. Look, that's Rob Wood that tried to backhand. Now it's taken away by San Diego State. Here we go. They got a man rooking to the net. Blocked away by Conzer. They had number 49, Danny Caressel, who kind of had an open lane to the net, but nice job. Was Conzer, and we're going to have our first penalty against Arizona State. Ryan Moore is going to go to the box, and he's asking why. But I think interference was probably the good call there.
Yeah, Moore just getting a little too chippy out there on the ice. Ryan Moore, he's a guy who's already has already missed one game due to a game misconduct earlier this year for a kneeing incident. Not calling that play malicious at all or anything, not bringing anything like that up. But still, Ryan Moore, a guy who his passion can get the better of him from time to time, and that's what it looked like there. It looked like maybe a little frustration hit, and he ends up in the penalty box for it. And that's exactly what ASU had done such a good job of preventing early on in this one, the SDSU power play.
So they're going to get, ASU's going to get their first power play of the game, and this is going to be their first real extended time in the offensive zone. So let's see if they can capitalize, as they have not had many chances at all in their offensive zone so far. And again, it's Jacob Weissman who clears it out as soon as it finds his stick. $1:38 to go on the man advantage for San Diego State. And they'll have it in their own zone here. It's taken away now by number 8, Travis Sevilla. Here's Sevilla finding John Riley across the line. It's Riley in deep for San Diego State. Battled on by Jason Kuda. It's Riley, far side. Nice job defensively by Kevin Hanlon as Hanlon loses his stick. Looking for the holding the stick penalty. They're not going to get it. And I think he was holding the stick. So misplay there by the refs. Kept it in the line by Riley. Riley looks far side for Keffer, and it's going to be a blocker save by Dietrich, and it ends up out of play. And so an offensive zone faceoff coming for SDSU. And one of their better chances for SDSU, that was right into the blocker of Kyle Dietrich.
Great look there created by the SDSU power play chance. Really worked Dietrich left to right, which you have to do against Kyle Dietrich. Led to a great try there by Keffer. Wasn't quite enough to beat Dietrich, but if they keep getting shots off like that one, this power play unit, they look pretty scary out there.
Face-off is won by SDSU. It's Stelnick. Stelnick gets a shot away, and it's blocked away by Kyle Dietrich. And now it's Arizona State that controls. They try to get it out, can't quite do it. Kept in nicely by the Aztecs, but Arizona State's going to clear it out. It's going to be Brady Morgan that tries to go shorthanded here, but it's taken away by Vincent DiMaggio. Now it's number 28, Pope, that has here. Connor Pope comes in, tries to make a move, looking for number 9, Alex Canvas, the leading goal scorer for San Diego State, but nothing doing there as we roll under 30 seconds to go on the power play. And San Diego State, I believe, has gotten 2 shots away on this power play. So definitely their best offensive chances so far. Now it's number 23 across the line, Vincent DiMaggio. Stelnick, one-timer, fans on it, kept it in the line though by Lapp. Lapp works it around all the way to Dan Kinsey now for ASU, who looks to clear, and they do, and they'll have to, San Diego State will reset 2-1. Full strength now, so the Sun Devils will kill it off. Huge kill for Arizona State, as their penalty kill was reeling last week, as they went 6 for 10 on the PK against NAU, and it cost them a game, really, that first game against NAU. Across the line here, shot on, stopped by Dietrich, and a little extracurriculars. Here we go. It's, I believe that was Justin Havrillik kind of battling with John Riley in front of Kyle Dietrich.
Yeah, things getting a little fiery out there. But going back to that SDSU power play, I was impressed by this Aztecs power play attack. It reminded me much more of that NAU Ice Jack squad that was able to score on the ASU PK unit, much more than it reminded me of Weber State's attack, which actually led to a couple of short-handed goals for the Sun Devils. And it looks like there might be another SDSU power play coming up right on the tail end of that last one.
Wow. Probably roughing coming to Havrillik, I'd imagine. Let's see what the call is. San Diego State controls it. Havrillik in the box, so San Diego State back-to-back power plays here.
The Aztecs really, they had great crisp passing going on. Soft hands, they were receiving pucks well on that last power play. Weren't quite able to deliver it to the net.
Another power play coming up, this time against San Diego State for boarding. So 4-on-4 we go now, and here we go, Jason. We almost knew this was coming, did we not? Is penalties galore here to start this competition.
Yeah, this D2 Elite squad, they make a lot of penalties, they draw a lot of penalties. And you know, they say 4-on-4 just like you'd play on the lake at home, but I don't think there are too many frozen lakes in Tempe or in San Diego. I'm sure these guys will figure it out there, though. A lot more space on the ice now, though, with the 4-on-4. SDSU has definitely gotten into a little groove on that last power play. They're passing very crisply. They might be able to use this extra space to their advantage.
4-on-4 we are now for the next minute and 35 seconds, kept in a limb by Owasku. Sevilla is going to go to the box for San Diego State. For boarding is the call on Sevilla. Now it's Owasku for the Sun Devils far side. Plenty of ice for both teams. Shut on there by Butler, blocked away by number 23, DiMaggio. Now it's San Diego State that comes here across the line. There's number 15, Justin Tutag gets a shot away, broken up by Arizona State. Now it's Brady Morgan looking for Kevin Hanlon near center ice, can't do it. Hanlon gives chase in deep. Taken away by Brady Morgan in deep for the Sun Devils. Morgan back on the line, it's Hefter. Hefter gets a shot away looking for Hanlon in front, rebound, they score! Kevin Hanlon on the 4-on-4 makes it 2-0 Sun Devils.
And confusion has been ASU's best friend in beating Connor O'Brien. First came that Dan Kenzie shot that went in just because it came out of nowhere. That time, puck loose in front of the net, but not anything that looked like a clear rebound chance for the Sun Devils. Nothing really looked like it was developing, just a puck that squirted out a little bit from the SDSU defense, but instead they were able to find Twine again, and it's 2-0 for ASU's D2 Elite.
First goal of the season for Kevin Hanlon there. And you know, one thing I've noticed, I talked about in the pregame show, is the amount of points and production coming from the Sun Devil blue line. Kevin Hanlon, Dan Kinsey get the goals here this evening, and once again, it's that Sun Devil blue line getting on the board. I mean, you gotta love to see that if you're Coach LeClaire.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked a lot about the offensive production from Dan Kenzie, who scored the first goal, and Jake Wiseman. Jacob Wiseman has 4 points on the year. But you're very right, Richard. This ASU squad gets a lot of production, not just from their forwards, not just from their top lines, but really from everyone sitting on the bench. I mean, one of these days you're going to expect Kyle Dietrich or Corey Frank to put one in net.
You never know. I'm sure they'll, Kyle Dietrich and Corey Frank, they're both pretty big guys. Get them in there on the forecheck. You never know. I'm sure they played forward at some point in their life. Shot on here looking for Kinsey. Just misses his stick as Kinsey trying to get in on the offensive action. He's actually screening the goaltender there. He's not back at the blue line, so looking offensively. Here's Ingvar, tries to get a shot away, just misses wide. Arizona State gets a short power play here with 7 seconds to go. Kinsey finds Havrilik in deep. Havrilik looking for Ingvar, now it's Weissman, shot away, and down goes O'Brien. So Arizona State on that short power play doesn't quite convert, but they did convert on the 4-on-4, so they're up 2-0.
Yeah, and ASU kept the pressure up throughout that 4-on-4 and on their power play here. We'll see if they can control this offensive zone faceoff right now. They might be able to get off to and continue this hot start in the second period, just like they started hot in the first.
They're up 2 scores here as San Diego State wins it, and the puck comes in goal on O'Brien. It was a kind of deflection. Now it's Konzer at center ice, finds Hefter in his own zone. Hefter looking for Mitchell Lyons. Mitchell Lyons finds Ben Winter across the line. He's got Granado with him. Winter looking for Lyons in front, can't quite do it. Granado. Wow. My apologies, folks. Screwing up names galore. Konzer back at center ice. Konzer looking in deep. San Diego State takes it away. Big check along the boards there, but it's brought along by Hefter. There's Hefter across the line. Now it's Lyons in. Lyons gets a shot away, misses wide. Let's see if they can keep it in. Konzer, nice job by Konzer to keep it in at the line. San Diego State tries to find it, can't quite do it. Mitchell Lyons goes to work here against the San Diego State defense. Now it's turned away here and taken away by number 7, Anthony Mata. Mata across the line here, doing work all by himself, looking for a teammate in front. That was Matt Bouchard, who can't get the quite find the puck on his stick, and Offside is going to be the call here. They get back on sides, and Conzer's going to give chase along with number 10. That was Eric Stelnick. But Arizona State clears it out. And San Diego State now near their neutral ice. Stretch pass here intended for number 6. That'll be Cameron Davis, gets a shot away. Rebound chance there. Good stuff from San Diego State, but Dietrich says no. Picked up here by the Sun Devils. They come in across the line. It's Inzer. Inzer finds Rob Wood. Rob Wood leaves it for Moore. Moore looking for Inzer. He scores. Tic-tac-toe. Zach Inzer makes it 3-0 ASU.
Just textbook passing there. Out in transition. Kind of a bit of a breakaway there for the Sun Devils. There was really nothing that O'Brien could have done against that one. They drew well over to his glove side on that one. Passed it back, just a solid job passing. Soft hands in front of the net. Moving a goalie left to right like that, there's just a certain point where the goalie can't do anything more. Or if you have enough guys beating the defense, the goalie's just got to guess and stick with it. There O'Brien guessed incorrectly.
And Jason, yet again, another goal from a defenseman. How about that? I'm going to try to get the assist here. Moore and Wood are going to get the assist there. So 3-0 Sun Devils lead as they have start to get those, as Weissman's going to go to the box for ASU here for interference, I think. Kind of gives Sevilla a check at the blue line there. I think it's interference. We'll wait for the call though to be official.
I think we might have missed that.
There comes Morgan shorthanded. Let's see what he can do. He's got Butler with him. Nice job defensively by Keffer. Oh, it is tripping. You were right, Jason. My apologies. So Weissman in the box. Butler's going to go shorthanded here. Let's see what he can do. 1-on-3. All by himself. He takes a shot right into the chest of O'Brien. And a couple chances here for ASU. Shorthanded. With 1:26 to go. And now it's Morgan. It's Butler here. Butler looking for Morgan. Butler, he scores! I'm sorry, that was Brady Morgan. What a move. Going down, backhand, it makes it 4-0, shorthanded ASU.
And just when we thought the defensemen were getting a little bit too much love on the offensive end, Brady Morgan, the forward, ASU's leading point scorer of the year. Again, it's just kind of the element of confusion working for the Sun Devils. Not the way you think. A shorthanded goal like that, you're not going to get a lot of screening in front of the net or anything. Just Morgan taking it in very deep, down a man, getting in front of the net, fighting through a couple of hits, and finding a backhanded shot into the net.
That was really the talent of Brady Morgan on display there. Let's see who gets the assist. Butler. Morgan and Butler working together again, that top line showing up as always, and what a goal by Brady Morgan. I'm sure you're going to see that again, folks, somewhere along the way. So Shorty from Arizona State makes it 4-0, and San Diego State on the power play here. It hasn't been too good, to say the least. Arizona State got a lot of chances short-handed, unless 5-on-4 for San Diego State is number 19. Thomas Lapp tries to make a move, but he can't quite do anything. It comes all the way back down into the San Diego State zone. It's Mike Granado that gives chase, along with Vincent DiMaggio. Granado, DiMaggio, and number 9 as well, Alex Cambus, go to work. And again, that defense of Arizona State controlling the puck in the offensive zone for them. Now it's Ingbar that gives chase here to Lapp. Across the line, though, it's San Diego State. Looking far side, shot on here and just misses wide. Now it's going to be Coda Ingbar that picks up in his own zone. He comes with speed. He's got Hefter. He's got Weissman. As we're back outside, Weissman shoots and scores! Right out of the box, Jacob Weissman from Coda Ingbar. 5-0 Sun Devils.
And you know, Richard, that's what I like to call the DiGiorno goal right there. Straight out of the box and in it goes. Incredible slap there
coming from Jacob Wiseman. And if you're going to talk about the fenceman putting the puck in the net, you got to talk Wiseman. His 3rd goal of the season. We've just seen incredible breakaway skating from the ASU Sun Devils in this one. You know, the SDSU power play attack, they looked very good when they were able to get things going. Their passing was crisp. They were doing a great job setting up shop in the ASU defensive zone. But on that most recent power play, ASU just decided that they were just going to dial up the pressure. They weren't going to let SDSU take control in their attacking zone. And you know, SDSU didn't have an answer for the big breakaway skaters, the likes of Brady Morgan and apparently Jacob Wiseman.
And Jacob Wiseman again gets the goal. So let's see. Let's count. Let's see. We got Dan Kinsey, Kevin Hallen, and Jacob Wiseman scoring for the Sun Devils blue line. I'm very impressed offensively with. I'm assuming these guys. Can you imagine if they were forwards and how well they would do? I mean, these guys can. It's huge to get both sides of the puck and from your blue line.
Absolutely. These guys play both sides of the ice. They play hard on both sides of the ice. And they're not just sitting on the blue line firing off shots. They're not just moving forward and getting rebounds. Dan Kinsey in particular is a guy, he'll bring the puck forward. He'll create shots. He'll create opportunities for himself and for other players on this team. And that's something that I think a lot of teams just don't get out of their defensive players.
And Jason, you know, this is really textbook Sun Devil hockey in this second period. I think of what we expected to see in this game, as they have really turned it up about 15 notches as they've scored 4 here in this second period to get the 5-goal lead. And San Diego State has in the offensive zone here, but it's broken up by Mitchell Lyons. Keffer has it back at his Sun Devil blue line, can't quite control it. And now ASU's going to come in. Offsides is the call. 8:16 to go, second period. Sun Devils lead at 5-0.
Yeah, and I think it was SDSU calling a timeout after that goal was scored by Wiseman right after the penalty kill. Smart coaching there coming out of the SDSU coaching staff, slowing down that momentum of the Sun Devils. But ASU's right back out here. They're right back on the attack. Unless the Aztecs can get something going in the next few minutes, the clock will start looking more and more like the Sun Devils' friend out there.
You know, Jason, obviously against San Diego State, you know, they're not top, 20 team like NAU and Weber State are, but really probably some of the best hockey we've seen from Arizona State, I think, all season long.
Yeah, I mean, it is tough to say just because every game's so different, every matchup is very different. And it's possible that if ASU tried to play this way, or we're playing at this level against NAU, another tough shot fired off there by Wiseman, it's possible NAU still would have been able to sit back, counterpunch, and get those breakaway chances. And of course, ASU still have found their way into the penalty box a few times here. I think they've got 3 minors going against them so far in this one. So it's really hard to say whether this is just SDSU being outmatched in a few spots by ASU's depth in their attacking front, or if this is just some very good, crisp hockey by the Sun Devils, which, don't get me wrong, they're playing well, but this might not quite be the best they've played all year.
Interesting point, Jason. Well, I'd just like to give a shout out to the PA person who, the music tonight has been off the hook. It has been really good. I've been dancing when Jason's talking, just to give you an idea about that. There's Morgan's shot on, rebound given. O'Brien goes down, and the net is empty. Owoski shot on, rebound given. My goodness, wow, back and forth we go. Sun Devils, a couple of great chances. Now it's going to be left for San Diego State on the breakaway. Shot on, big save though by Kyle Dietrich. And like you said, that's probably the one chance San Diego State has, is to get that turnover in the neutral zone and make a breakaway out of it. They had it there and they didn't capitalize.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that's definitely a recipe for success against the Sun Devils, and one that SDSU can capitalize on there. As that possession, we just saw Connor O'Brien just making himself a wall in front of the net, deflecting rebound after rebound after rebound. And that'll eventually lead to those counter-punching chances. And that breakaway SDSU just had, it was a good one. Dietrich had to come way out of the net, try and defend it one-on-one, basically like a penalty shot. So Dietrich was able to guess right, play it well. And of course, crashing into the net doesn't help, as SDSU was unable to even get a play at the rebound.
So 6:50 to go, second period. San Diego State finally to get an offensive chance in this game. as everyone's saying, has opened it up in the second period, scoring, of course, 4. Make it 5-0. And play is stopped. Probably a timeout. I'm sorry. Wow. We're going to have a penalty shot. Oh, my goodness, folks. I completely missed that by number 10. He comes in, he shoots, and it goes wide. Eric Stelnick gets the penalty shot there, and he misses it. I did not see the call. I honestly, I don't know. I don't think that should have been a penalty shot, but I didn't see a penalty on the play.
So yeah, tripping was the call. That's why I figured, as it looked like the skidder on the breakaway did go down on that one. And I said Dietrich defended the breakaway like a penalty shot. He was able to do it again against Stelnick there, defending the penalty shot. Just a good day at the office for Kyle Dietrich, who continues to impress as the top goalie for ASU's D2 squad.
Yeah, he's really solidified himself in that role here for this D2 elite team. And we're going to have an offensive zone face-off coming for San Diego State again as Rob Wood and Dan Kinsey go down as they try to change. Oh, dear.
Still, SDSU able to get some momentum off that penalty shot, able to get the offensive zone face-off. They've looked like crisp passers. They've looked like solid attackers when they've gotten their attack going. If they can control this face-off, get a little offense going in ASU's zone, maybe they can make something happen, find their way onto this scoreboard.
San Diego State controls it in their own zone, but it's broken up by Konzer here. Konzer gets it in deep, chased on here by Rob Wood, near side. Turns it all the way around looking for Ryan Moore, but it's broken up here by Sevilla. And Sevilla will have it here near center ice. Zach Enzer on him. Gets it back over to number 6, Dan Kinsey, and Kinsey collision out to center ice. Taken here by SDSU, but can't control it as Rob Wood has it across the line for the Sun Devils. Rob Wood makes a move. Back in the line, it's Konzer. Konzer shut on here. Blocked away by Enzer, though, in front. Looking for the deflection, but nothing doing. And now it's Kinsey who will have it in his own zone as we roll under 6 to go. Second period. Dan Kinsey has the puck here. Already scored a goal this evening. Gets it over to Tim Konzer in his own zone. Looking for Ryan Moore here. Broken up, though. Taken away by Keffer. Keffer trying to find John Riley. Can't do it, though. And offsides is going to be the call, I do believe. So face-off just outside the Sun Devil blue line.
Still, the ASU attack has calmed down a little bit in the last few minutes. This is what happened towards the latter half of the first period as well. SDSU was just able to begin working the puck back towards center ice, move the pace of the game back to a place they were a bit more comfortable with it. And eventually, SDSU started to get a few chances near the end of that first period. Of course, at that point, they were only down 1-0 as opposed to 5-zip like it is right now.
There's Granado in deep for ASU. Fouled on by Navarez. Navarez looking to clear. Finds Stelnick. Stelnick gets it across ice looking for John Riley. Riley in across the line, shot on, but turned away by Dietrich. And now it's picked up by Stelnick. Stelnick all the way around. And it's going to be Mitchell Lyons that gives chase for ASU, as well as number 91, John Riley. Riley, there's Stelnick, gets a shot away, blocked. Now it's Riley, nearly scores! John Riley from the middle of the zone there, gets it away, and he scores, finds the back of the net, and it's going to be 5-1 Sun Devils.
And I feel like I called that one there, Richard. I pointed out SDSU. They were able to start working the puck more back towards the neutral zone, closer and closer to center ice, and eventually they took control of that one, controlled in their offensive zone. They're crisp passers out there. These guys have soft hands. They know where to pass the puck. They're able to receive that puck, and finally, SDSU gets on the scoreboard.
John Riley, who is on the season, that's his third goal. Make this game a 4-goal game, though. Stelnick is going to get the assist. Late in this second period. Big goal there by San Diego State to kind of give them at least some momentum in this game. Because they have gave up 4 straight goals. The ASU in this period as they coming across the line. It's Butler. Butler, wraparound chance, puck's loose in front. Turned away nicely, though, by number 19, Thomas Lapp, as he gets it to the near boards, and now it's Morgan in deep for ASU. Morgan, shot on there, blocked away, and all the way out to center ice is Andrew Hefter. 4 minutes to go. in this one. And I kind of want to go back to that SDSU goal. I talked about puck battles before the game, and that was one where Arizona State lost it because they had a chance to clear. But the puck battle was won by John Riley, and he's able to get in the slot area and find the back of the net. So, Sun Devils, they got to clean that up in their own zone, especially. They got to win those puck battles and get it out of their own zone. And that goal was a product of a mistake by ASU, and now SDSU has it here. Shot on, blocked away though. Kept on the line by number 23, Vincent DiMaggio. Now it's cleared out to center ice, taken by a lap. 3:20 to go, second period. Down goes Coda Ingbar. And it's in the neutral zone, battle on here. Now it's Dan Kinsey in his own zone. Dan Kinsey skates with it here across the line, tries to get in deep, he does. It's Havrillik, backhand chance by Havrillik, goes wide. Picked up by Jacob Weissman. Weissman getting it on the forecheck there. What else is new by the Sun Devil blue line to get in on the forecheck? Now it's John Randall. John Randall finds Kinsey. Kinsey has it here. Looking in deep. Picked up by O'Brien. Rob Wood in on the forecheck for ASU. Picked up by Inzer, far side. Inzer battled on here by number 14 for SDSU, Donnie Keffer. And now it's finally cleared, but they can't quite do it. And Wood takes a big shot. Ryan Moore from the blue line, he scores! Ryan Moore makes it 6-1 ASU.
That goal a little bit more traditional than some of the ASU goals we've seen in this one. Solid puck movement, the puck spending just a bit too much time in front of the ice for the Aztecs' comfort level. Not able to force the Sun Devils to the boards at any point during that attack. And Ryan Moore just fired off a hard shot there, straight in front of the net, and a couple of guys screening for him. SDSU not able to get back on it and ended up with just a hotly fired puck going up against Connor O'Brien's stick side. And O'Brien was a bit too far left, couldn't get over to it.
Yeah, Jason, we just talked about winning puck battles. And there was another version of, actually the Sun Devils winning a puck battle because San Diego State wasn't able to clear it, and the Sun Devils capitalized with the Ryan Moore goal there to make it 6-1 ASU. Rob Wood is going to get the assist. Ryan Moore, I want to check his stats. Ryan Moore, his first goal of the season as well tonight from Ryan Moore. So he gets on the board in the second period. And it's in the Sun Devil zone here. It is Ryan Moore that controls it, the goal scorer. Finds Zach Inzer. Inzer and Wood come here 2-on-2. Inzer across the line kind of gets a shot that's blocked away, and Rob Wood has it here far side. Sun Devils seem to have a lot of open space here as the San Diego State Aztecs kind of playing a very loose defensive style. As it's Morgan here in deep for ASU. Big hit there, laid down by Morgan, and SDSU will clear it out. No coming across the line, 2-on-2. Shot on here, blocked away. Nice shot there by number 49 for SDSU, Danny Caressel. And now it's taken by Morgan. Morgan tries to get in the offensive zone, can't quite control it. And now it's SDSU here. Across the line, it's two-tag. Back of the line here in the slot area. Shot on there by number 24, Holt. Goes wide, and now it's picked up here by ASU, and it's Brady Morgan. Across the line is Butler. Butler has Kuda. Now it's Morgan, slot area. Shot on, just misses wide. Stelnick gets it around looking for, trying to clear it, and he does. Taken here at center ice by number 20, Jason Kuda, under a minute to go. Second period. Konzer kind of flexing into the zone there, taken away by Lapp. Lapp trying to clear it, he does. Back to the center ice, it's Hefter. Hefter dumps it in all the way here, picked up by O'Brien. Now it's number 23, DiMaggio, who finds the goal scorer, John Riley. John Riley just throws it in deep, looking for Stelnick. Stelnick can't find the puck, and it's picked up by Hefter. 25 to go, second period. SDSU battles in here. Puck battles galore in deep. SDSU wins it. Back in line, it's Keffer. Over across there. Shot on! Block. Kind of a little deflection chance there by John Riley as he goes to work. SDSU doing a very good job offensively here. Taken away, however, by Andrew Hefter as the clock winds down. 4, 3, 2. Shot on and blocked away by O'Brien. And that'll do it for the second period of play here from Oceanside. Our score after 2 is 6-1 ASU, and Jason, my oh my, the offense came aplenty for the Sun Devils in that second period. But let's kind of dig a little deeper. Why did ASU open it up in that second period?
You know, I think ASU just kind of figured out what they need to be trying to do with their shot selection here to beat Connor O'Brien and this San Diego State defense. They stopped worrying quite as much about their puck movement around the boards. They stopped worrying quite as much about controlling the puck, about controlling possession, and instead they just tried to keep that puck in front of the net, trying to keep that puck near the slot whenever possible, and they realized they fire off enough shots. O'Brien gives up some rebounds, and O'Brien will let a couple pucks pass him in this period. And that's what it took for the Sun Devils. You know, that stretch right around the short-ended goal, the goal right after the power play. That was just some good individual skating from ASU. ASU has a lot of players who are big-time breakaway skaters, big-time dekers, guys who can really evade defenders. Brady Morgan delivered to it once. Other guys on the team can do it. Justin Butler, Koda Ingbar, who scored the first short-ended goal of the season way back against Weber State. They have a lot of great breakaway skaters, and that's how they're able to be so successful when they pressure on the penalty kill.
And one more thing before we get out of here and toss it to our intermission report. The Sun Devil blue line seems to like to step up in the offensive zone and score.
Yeah, I mean, the Sun Devil blue line has delivered on this one. 4 goals coming from defensemen in this one. Everybody wants to get in on it. We've been talking all season about the offensive production of that first defensive pairing, Jacob Wiseman and Dan Kenzie. Then during the NAU series, it started being, well, you know, James Owascu, he'll put the puck into that too if you talk about Wiseman and Kenzie too much. Now everybody's getting a part of it. All of these Sun Devil defensemen, they love playing forward. They fire off strong shots, and they're more than just guys to stand on the blue line and fire off the occasional slapper. They're good passers, they're good puck handlers, and they create shots.
And with that said, we're going to take a break and come back with more. Let's get the shots on goal before we go. 13 for ASU. Shots on goal were 13-11. Doesn't seem like it, but that's what we're going to go with. And so with that said, we're going to take a break and come back with our intermission report. So once again, our score after 2 periods of play: Arizona State 6, San Diego State 1. You're watching Sun Devil Hockey on Cronkite Sports.
Hello and welcome to the second period intermission report. I'm Carla Bombard, joined by Richard Flores. After the second period, the Devils take a lead 6-1. Now, let's talk about the Sun Devils blue line.
Yeah, I mean, me and Jason talked about it before we signed off for the second period, and 4 goals from the Sun Devil blue line tonight from Kenzie and Weissman and Hanlon. I mean, that just impresses me so much because, you know, one of the things that I like to see from any hockey team is the ability to get secondary scoring. And let me explain what I mean by secondary scoring. Bottom 2 lines, so that 3rd and 4th line, and any points you get from the defense are huge. And if the Sun Devils can continue to get production from their blue line with guys like Kenzie and Weissman and Hanlon and those guys, they're going to win a lot of hockey games this year. So that's one thing that I'd love to see from this Sun Devil D2 Elite squad right now is the amount of production they're getting from those guys.
All right. Well, then, has ASU done better with their penalty kills from last week? From what we saw last week, it was not
a lot better.
good.
Number one, they've stayed out of the box for most of the game. In that second period, we saw a little bit more penalties. We saw a penalty shot as well, which was missed by Stelnick. So that was big. But they're 2 for 2 on the PK here tonight. And I really liked what they've done on the penalty kill because they got a shorthanded goal in that second period as well. And that's one thing that's always big key as well, is if they can get that shorthanded goal, I think it gives that penalty kill a boost. And so that was the one thing we talked about coming in was the Sun Devils PK, and a lot better, and that was huge so far.
All right, Richard. So what is your prediction for the third period?
Well, it's kind of tough. I'm not very good at predictions.
It's okay. Make a prediction. Let's see how it goes.
But I'm thinking that we're going to see, because usually in the third periods we see a lot more penalties, and I think that's what we're going to see. I think we're going to see a little bit more chippiness coming from San Diego State being down 5 goals. Hopefully we don't see that. Hopefully we see a clean third period, but that's the way it's gone so far from the Sun Devil team so far in third period. It's been very, very chippy.
It has been. All right. Well, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for third period.
Welcome back, everybody. Oceanside Ice Arena in Tempe, Arizona. Our score after 2 periods of play: Sun Devil 6, Aztecs 1. In that second period of play, it was a doozy because we had exactly 5 Sun Devil goals and 1 goal from San Diego State. So a lot of fun that second period was, but are we going to see a similar third period? Are we going to see a lot of goals, or are we going to see a little bit more kind of back and forth?
You know, it's tough to say, Richard. It really looked like SDSU was kind of settling back into things in the second part of that second period. So I'd be surprised to see ASU go off on another big-time scoring run, like the 4-0 run they had to start off that period. But at the same time, I'd expect third period, and I think you might have talked about this at the intermission report a little bit, Richard. Things tend to get a little chippy out there. Things get a little physical. These guys try to blow off some steam kind of at the end of the game, take out any aggression they've built up over, 40, 50, 55 minutes of hockey. If we start seeing guys in the penalty box for either side, I wouldn't be too surprised if either of these power play units breaks through for a goal.
As far as ASU goes, how huge was it that they were able to stay out of the penalty box in those first 40 minutes? Only 2 times they were down a man through the first 40.
Yeah, the reduction in penalties has been great for the ASU Sun Devils. I mean, that's exactly how SDSU would have stayed in this game. That's how Weber State stayed in their games against ASU, is just by constantly putting the Sun Devils on the penalty kill. Because of the difference in their play style, because they've been able to keep it cleaner out there, stay out of the penalty box, that's how they've gotten out to the 5-goal lead instead of, a 1 or 2 goal lead.
And we are on our way here in the third period, and as always, folks, casual third period. All that means is that my jacket is off, even though it's really, really cold here at Oceanside Arena. As the Sun Devils work in their defensive zone here to begin the final 20, and it's taken away by Brady Morgan, who looks for Butler, and Butler will give chase here. He'll get to it. He'll look in front, looking for Kuda. Can't find his stick, and San Diego State will clear it out. Back to center ice. It's Kenzie, the goal scorer already here tonight. ASU just throws it in deep, and it's picked up by number 18, Brandon Navarez. Navarez finds Pope here near side. Pope looking to clear it back near center ice. They do. Jacob Weissman has it in his own zone. Looks for Kuda at center ice. Here comes Kuda. Just throws it in, looking for Brady Morgan across the line. Brady Morgan goes to work against Thomas Lapp. Morgan controls. Or excuse me, that's Butler. Butler controls. Far side. There's Butler looking for Kuda in front. Blocked away nicely by Brandon Navarez to possibly save a goal there. And now it's battled on here in the neutral zone. It's Hanlon going to work with 2-tag. Finally taken away by Stelnick. Stelnick across the line, shot on into the pads of Kyle Dietrich and picked up by the Sun Devils in their own zone. They're looking to clear. Kept in though by San Diego State. Finally taken by Justin Havrillik. Havrillik and Randall across the line. Here's Randall, shot on into the chest of Connor O'Brien. An offensive zone faceoff coming for the Sun Devils.
And we said things might get a little chippy here in the third, Richard. It already has gotten going. A little tussle out in front of the net in this one.
We called it very much so that this was going to get a little chippy, and it has to start already. See if anybody's going to the box. And yes, we are. We're going to have somebody go to the box. It's going to be, I think it's going to be coincidentals. Yep, it's going to be Ingbar for Arizona State. And it's going to be Keffer for San Diego State. So 4-on-4 hockey for the next 2 minutes here to start the third period.
Certainly an interesting start to this one. The 4-on-4 benefited the Sun Devils last time we saw it. They scored on the 4-on-4 and then scored a few seconds after, right after their power play ended following it. But again, I feel like this SDSU team, if they get out into a little bit of open ice, which there is more of with just 4 players for either side out there, I do think that they have a real shot with their clean passing, with their crisp finishing, to put another goal in net.
Randall goes down in front of the San Diego State net, and we're going to have a power play coming up for Arizona State. So here we go. The penalties galore coming right at you to start. So 4-on-3 for the Sun Devils for the next minute 49 seconds, and we'll have a 5-on-4. So Let's see if Arizona State can capitalize. So far, they're 0 for 2 on the power play, but they did get a shorthander earlier on.
And it's tough to label exactly why there seems to be such an increase in penalty minutes here in the third period of these ACHA games. Obviously, some of it is just teams getting frustrated with each other, teams having gone at the same players for 40 minutes and really wanting to take it out on them. But, you gotta think, guys get tired out there, and when they get tired, they get a little sloppy. When they get sloppy, they find their way into the box.
That puck is cleared all the way down to the Sun Devil zone. Penalty, by the way, goes to number 5, who I do not have on my roster. So. We digress as Arizona State has it in the offensive zone. It's Conzer, near side, near the faceoff circle, across to Ryan Moore. Ryan Moore takes a shot, rebound given, but covered up by O'Brien. And extracurriculars again. As the Sun Devils with a 5-goal lead. You can imagine that, of course, the Aztecs are getting a little frustrated in this third period.
It's interesting. I pretty much feel like the least chippy series we've had so far was actually that NAU matchup, which was an in-state rivalry matchup for the Sun Devils. But against Weber State, now against San Diego State, things have gotten pretty heated as these games have gone on. We certainly hope things stay as clean as possible out there.
Sun Devils won the face-off, and it's Kinsey and Weissman that play tic-tac-toe near the blue line. Kinsey back to Weissman. Weissman has it in the slot, looking for Kinsey. Now back to Weissman. Weissman across to Kinsey. Kinsey tries to get a shot away, but it's blocked. Shot on there, rebound given, and turned away nicely by the San Diego State defense. And Arizona State will reset with 36 seconds to go on those coincidentals. As Arizona State brings it across the line, not for long though, cleared away by number 18 Navarez, and so 23 to go, on the coincidentals, and then a short 5-on-4 for Arizona State on the back end as Butler comes in here. Butler with speed. Around he goes, looking for Morgan in front. Can't find his stick. Back of the line though, kept in by Kinsey. Kinsey has it here. He waits. Back to Weissman. Weissman, big shot from Weissman, blocked away. Nice shot by Morgan in front on the screen. So the coincidentals are over. 5-on-4 now go to the Sun Devils. And now it's Weissman here. Weissman finds Granado. Granado works it in deep. And now we're back to full strength, so ASU does not convert on another power play. They go to 0 for 3 on the power play already here tonight. And now an offensive zone faceoff is going to come for ASU.
Solid penalty kill there by SDSU, just using those 3 defensemen to the best of their ability. Kind of staying composed in that triangle, doing their best to stay around to block, but also to not give up totally free passing lanes, making the Sun Devils work for their puck movement a little bit. That plus a couple of good clears when they got stick on the puck led to a good penalty kill by SDSU.
Controlled by Rob Wood for the Sun Devils. He finds Granado. Granado gets a shot away, blocked though by Lapp. Here's Wood, who throws it in wide of the goaltender O'Brien. Now it's picked up here by number 24, Holt. Holt finds Caressel. Caressel across the line. He throws it in deep. Hanlon gives chase for ASU. He'll pick it up, but it's Holt. He's going to have a backhand chance. Nice pad save, though, by Dietrich. Gave up the rebound, but nobody was there for San Diego State to follow up on the rebound. And now here's a shot on there by number 6, Cameron Davis. Couple nice chances coming for San Diego State here. Back in the line, it's Lapp. Shot on, rebound. Taken away here by Cameron Davis again. Good stuff here by San Diego State. And now Lapp, big shot from the point, goes wide. All the way around, it's controlled by Granado, and Granado looks to get it out, but it's Davis that keeps it in. Davis and Caressel. Now it's Inzer, however, who takes it away for Arizona State, and Rob Wood tries to go, can't do it. Controlled by Lapp and Inzer. They battle along the boards, and it's taken away by Caressel for San Diego State. Stretch pass here, looking for Holt. He just throws it in deep, picked up though by Hanlon in his own zone. Hanlon has it here, looking for number 18, Joey McEwen. McEwen will throw it in deep as Winter gives chase, and it'll be icing. And now the faceoff is going to come all the way back down to the San Diego State zone.
A little bit more of that back and forth style of hockey. Less control from one team or the other, and that's got to play in the Aztecs' favor in this one.
taking a little bit of that momentum from their penalty kill, just able to keep the puck clear of their zone for a little bit. The last time they were able to get this kind of momentum going, they were able to score their first goal of this game here at the end of the second.
Controlled in deep for San Diego State, but they still have it. Here's the goal scorer, Riley. Riley finds its teammate in deep. It's Justin Two-Tag. Now it's Riley. Riley gets it back in line to Cover. Cover, big shot. Oh, sent wide though. Picked up by Stelnick, and a whistle is blown because the net came off its moorings, and so we're going to have a face-off coming for San Diego State. And Jason, San Diego State looking good in those last maybe 2 minutes or so, getting a lot of chances, a lot of shots on goal on Kyle Dietrich.
Yeah, just a little bit of control for SDSU. It's something they haven't had for most of this game. I feel like I've said this countless times, Richard. When this team gets themselves going, they're crisp passers. They do a good job finding each other in the offensive zone. They just had so much difficulty finding their way into ASU zone at all tonight.
I mean, one of the weird things is the shots on goal unofficially through 2 were 25-15, and that kind of doesn't really tell the story because it seems like the Sun Devils really dominated the play through the first 2 periods. As it's dumped in here to the San Diego State zone, it's picked up here by the captain, number 19, Thomas Lapp. Lapp has his Two-Tag here. Two-Tag looks for Stelnick in front. Stelnick goes down, no call. However, big hit along the boards laid down by number 14, Keffer. And now it's going to be Butler across the line. It's Butler. He's got Hefter in front. Tries to leave it for Hefter, can't do it. Now it's Two-Tag. Two-Tag, stretch pass intended for Stelnick just off his stick. And Dietrich will clear it out. And Butler controls it here. Butler finds Kuda far side. Butler across the line. He's got Havrilik. Kuda from the slot takes a shot, goes wide. Picked up here and cleared by the San Diego State defense. As they look to go here. Looking for some offensive zone time. And what are we going to have here? Too many men, I believe?
Yeah, I heard them yelling 6 wide. So we took the advantage of being right on top of the coaches, right on top of both benches here up in the booth. And yeah, it looks like it might be too many men going against the Sun Devils. 6 men on the ice for the team in white, the ASU Sun Devils.
It's pretty safe to assume that's probably one of the worst penalties that coaches hate, is that too many men, because, I mean, it's such an easy thing. It's 5-on-5, you know, it's not paying attention. And that's the kind of frustrated coaches is San Diego State's going to get another power play here. So far, 0 for 2 on the power play as they get a shot on here. Bad save, rebound given up by Dietrich, still controlled by San Diego State. Here's Lapp, back of the line. Takes a big shot, blocked away by Havrilik and cleared. Justin Havrilik stepping up as the captain there.
Gutsy block there by Havrilik, putting his body on the line, putting his body on the ice for that one. And it paid off. That looked like it was going to be a strong try against Dietrich, but nothing ended up coming from it.
Here comes Thomas Lapp across the line. Lapp, near side, has Stelnick back at the blue line. He finds him. Here's Stelnick. Finds Lapp. Lapp looking in front. Penalty's going to come, and it's going to be on Arizona State. And let's see what the call is. It's going to be cross-checking. And so, San Diego State's going to find themselves up 2 men for 1 minute and 16 seconds. And Jason, again, just mistakes for the Sun Devils. They're up 5 goals, but still, you definitely don't want to see that.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a problem until the 3rd period, Richard, and that's why the Sun Devils are up 5 goals. Whereas in earlier games, they haven't been able to put teams away in this way. And ASU better hope that SDSU has been officially put away in this one. But 5 goals, 12 and a half minutes. I mean, if the Sun Devils keep playing sloppy, if they keep finding their way into the penalty box, that might not be a safe enough lead.
Riley controls it here near side, finds Two-Tag. Two-Tag across to Navarez. Now it's Riley. Riley back of the line over to Navarez. Navarez gets it in deep here. Back to Navarez near the line. Nice shot defenseman by Morgan on Navarez. Now it's in deep here to Two-Tag. Two-Tag in deep. Looking for Riley, the goal scorer. Riley shot on, blocked away by Dietrich and picked up by Keffer, far side. Here's Keffer with 34 to go on the 5-on-3. Now it's Riley. Riley has it here. Looking to make a move near the slot. Backhands it to Navarez. Navarez in near the face-off circle. Let's see if he gets a shot away. He moves, he makes a move, he takes a shot that's blocked away by Morgan, I do believe, and cleared by Dan Kinsey. 16 to go, 5-on-3. Good stuff defensively by the Sun Devils, not allowing San Diego State to get a shot away so far on this 5-on-3.
Yeah, really using their 3 men out there to the best of their ability. And then I think more importantly than that even, is just getting the puck clear the first chance they got. Not letting that puck linger around in their defensive zone.
Too many men on the ice expires, so 35, 5-on-4 for San Diego State. Shot on their rebound, given up. Nobody home to clean it up for SDSU, and it's taken by Enzer. He'll clear it all the way out. 26 to go, 5-on-4 for San Diego State.
And that was a really heads-up play there by Kyle Dietrich. That puck was just going to rebound off of his leg bumper there, and that one was looking pretty dangerous. But instead, Dietrich kicked out his leg, just knocked that puck as far away as he can. Really a split reaction thing there. Great reactions by Dietrich and a heads-up play to prevent a puck squirting out in front of the net.
SDSU still controls it as the penalty expels to Iwaski. So the Sun Devils stay perfect on the penalty kill. Going 3 for 3. And now here comes Iwaski across the line. Iwaski takes a shot, rebound given, still loose, finally covered up, bodies flying everywhere. As Iwaski gets a shot away there right out of the box.
Thought we were going to have a second pizza goal out there from Iwaski as he almost came straight out of the box and was ready to go there. Got off a good try against Connor O'Brien, but O'Brien has really done a better job since that kind of disastrous stretch there in the second. He's done a solid job not letting those rebounds out nearly as much. He's able to smother that one, ending up in the offensive zone faceoff for the Sun Devils.
And again, Jason, the ASU PK doing a really good job so far. 3 for 3. Maybe the best we've seen from them all season long is San Diego State. Although they controlled it in their zone, they did a good job of getting the lanes and the passing lanes, not allowing San Diego State to get really good scoring chances off. As we're back to 5-on-5, full strength hockey here. San Diego State has it, and it's up into the lighting, out of play, and we're gonna have a face-off just outside the San Diego State zone.
Yeah, going back to the penalty kill unit for ASU, Richard, you're very right. They've looked very impressive in this game, and they've done it with a multitude of looks. They played kind of passive in that first SDSU power play, just stayed in the passing lanes, got the puck clear. That resulted in a PK. On the second power play, they were playing much more aggressive, were able to actually get a shorthand to go on that one, and the penalty kill. And then, of course, on the 5-on-3, they were forced once again to play way back to stay at home on that one, and they were able to do it successfully, even with just 3 players out there for over a minute.
Sun Devils control it here in the offensive zone. Enzer in deep along with Moore. It's Weissman and Kinsey back at the blue line. What else is Weissman? Lays down the wall there, laying out a big hit. And Dietrich gets a stick on that one to clear it to the boards. San Diego State, they got a chance in front here, but it's thrown wide and picked up by Zach Enzer. Enzer looking stretch pass for Moore, but across the line it's Wood. Wood gets a shot away right into the chest of Connor O'Brien. So again, another offensive zone faceoff coming for ASU as they find themselves up 5 goals with 9.5 to go on this Friday night.
And if you just watched this third period, you would think that this was a very back and forth game of hockey. The Aztecs have done a good job not quitting in this one, really staying in this one here in the third period, keeping it back and forth, keeping it played more around center ice. Just hasn't quite been enough. Just the 5-goal lead from the Sun Devils, a little bit too much. And of course, SDSU hasn't actually been able to put the puck in the net so far in this third period.
This third period's a lot similar to as Morgan tries to find Kuda in front, but as I was saying, this is very similar to that first period in that it's a very back and forth game, and neither team has really gotten great chances. So back and forth, and if you're San Diego State, you got to be happy with that if you can get 2 out of 3 periods playing well in the game, that's solid. You just gotta fix that middle 20 there if you're San Diego State heading in tomorrow.
I would agree that you can try and take some solace from that one if you're a member of this Aztecs team or one of their fans out there. First period was 1-0 Sun Devils.
Shot on, they score!
And now the third period is 1-0 Sun Devils 2. That one with some impressive puck movement, the Sun Devils just getting a little bit too close to the front of the net that time. They were loitering around in Gretzky's alley behind the net for a while there. SDSU thought they were going to be able to force them out kind of towards the boards, it looked like. We're playing them like they were ready to battle for that puck over in the near corner. But instead, that puck just found its way back out in front of the net. Couldn't see who fired the shot. The PA announcer should give that to us here in a moment. But they were able to just work it from O'Brien's stick side over to his glove side and put it past him.
Granado is going to get the goal. Conzer gets the assist. So Granado from Conzer on that one. And that was a dirty goal, as they like to say. Right in front of the net, you park yourself, and boom, goal. 7-1, Sun Devils lead it. And let's see what Granado has done so far this season. Checking real quick. His first goal as well. So a couple of Sun Devils fighting the board for their first time this season. Tim Conzer as well. And Conzer is another defenseman, I believe, who, another defenseman on the score sheet, Jason.
Yeah, I mean, these defensemen, they're racking up the points like they're forwards out there. And that's an advantage the Sun Devils have that's pretty unique as far as what we've seen from these other teams in the ACHA Division II. Other teams have good top scoring lines, much like the Sun Devils do. They'll go 2 lines deep. Some can even go 3 and 4 lines deep with the Sun Devils. But really, the only other team that's been able to match ASU's defensemen's play was the NAU Ice Jacks, and that's the team that was able to split with ASU.
And a big shot by Weissman on that last chance by ASU is turned away, but they get it right back into the offensive zone, finally taken away here by Lapp. Here comes Lapp with speed, Weissman on him. Weissman gives chase. Lapp looks in front, nobody there. Kinsey works along 2-tag. Now it's taken by Havrilik for ASU. Havrilik finds Randall near center ice. Here comes Randall across the line. Ingbar and Havrilik with them. Looking in front is Randall. Can't quite find a stick. It's Randall, backhand chance. Saved though by O'Brien. Kept in the line by Havrilik. Havrilik gives chase, taken away by Stonek. He tries to clear, and he does, and the puck comes out of play. Just off the hands of number 91, John Riley. So we're going to have a face-off just outside. Or actually, no. It's going to come inside the zone. Yeah, offensive zone face-off coming for ASU. 7:11 to go in the hockey game.
Solid save there by O'Brien. Solid left-to-right movement coming from him as well. As ASU was kind of able to cut up the SDSU defense on that one. And, it's been SDSU that's really looked like the impressive passing team when they've been on the attack in this one. ASU scored most of their goals on breakaways, really on these one-on-one type of chances and just on some surprise chances. But here in the third period, ASU's been looking a lot more crisp on their passes.
There's Rob Wood. Rob Wood looking in front for Ryan Moore. Ryan Moore, a goal scorer here tonight already. Moore looking for Inzer. Can't quite find his stick, and now Moore and Hanlon give chase, but it's cleared out by SDSU, taken by Stelnick. Stelnick gets a shot away from near center ice and covered up by Dietrich. Well, one thing I have noticed is there are 2 San Diego State players wearing the C. Interestingly enough, Stelnick and Thomas Lapp. So co-captains, I guess one could assume.
I guess so. I mean, this team, you could say they're a team with a lot of leadership out there. And you got to give them credit for that, though. They have played that way. They've kept fighting even after giving up that quick series of goals to the Sun Devils. They called smart timeouts. It's not a lack of leadership that's hurting the Aztecs in this one.
Face-off won by SDSU. They get a shot away. Nice save by Dietrich, and it's going to be SDSU that controls it here in deep. Number 6, that's Cameron Davis, but he can't quite control it. Puck is up high. And it's taken finally here by Granado. Granado, the last goal scorer, gets it broken up, however, by SDSU's number 18, Brandon Navarez. SDSU controls in their own zone. Gets it broken away by Owascu near center ice, and Owascu just throws it in deep. Picked up by Navarez. Navarez in his own zone, he waits. Navarez skates it up here. There's Navarez, makes a move. Across center ice, throws it in deep. Just misses wide. Here's Holt, picks up the rebound off the boards. Nice save by Dietrich. Wraparound chance in front. Still loose in front. Picked up here by Holt. Holt has it in deep for SDSU. He works. Hanlon on defense for Arizona State. Now it's Winter near side. Bows along with Hefter. And who's going to come away with it? It's going to be Owascu. Owascu finds McEwen, and McEwen will work it near center ice in the neutral zone. He just throws it in deep. And ASU's going to come for a change. Picked up here by Cameron Davis on the far side boards. Cameron Davis just kind of dumps it as SDSU goes for a change, picked up by Hefter. Hefter and Conzer work defensively for the Sun Devils. Morgan tips it up to Butler. Morgan diving toward the net, but blocked away by, I believe it was number 28, Connor Pope, that kind of blocked it away just off the stick of Morgan. Now it's Kuda, near side. Kuda got time galore. Works in here back to Conzer. Conzer gets it in deep for Morgan. Morgan finds Butler. There's Butler looking for Kuda in front, turned away by the Aztecs, and they'll clear it out to center ice, taken away by Kuda. Now it's Butler in the neutral zone. Here comes Butler across the line. He gets it in. He's near side. Here's Butler. Butler works it in deep, looking for Kuda on the slaughter, and Morgan on the back door just misses his stick. Now it's Conzer. Conzer gets a shot away. That's blocked. Back in the line, Conzer keeps it in. Nice job by him. Taken by Morgan. He can't quite control it. Now it's Pope for San Diego State. Tries to get it out. He does. And now it's going to be Sevilla for San Diego State that comes in here. Near side. Gets it out to Pope. There's Pope for San Diego State. Shot in front. Rebound. Puck still loose. Still loose in front. And finally taken by Butler for Arizona State. Here he comes. He's got Kuda with him. 2-on-2. Kuda. Shot on. Goes wide. And now Butler tries to go backhand looking in front for anybody, and nobody was home. Good back and forth action here for both teams. There's 4 minutes to go in this hockey game. Arizona State has it pretty much in the bag at this point, but San Diego State still battling all game long. Nice to see from them, as it's Kenzie who controls it in deep in his own zone for ASU. 3:40 to go. By the way, thank you so much for joining us on this Friday night. Richard Flores and Jason Chester along with you, as always, as Ingbar brings it across the line, looking for Havrilik, the captain. Looking in front, it's Havrilik, and nice stop by O'Brien. 3:25 to go in this hockey game, and 7-1, ASU leads it. Let's see, what do we want to talk about, Jason? I'm going to leave it up to you. 3:25 to go in the game.
We can talk more about how back and forth this third period has been, Richard. The Sun Devils really haven't had any more control than the Aztecs had here in the third. However, what has been impressive is ASU has kind of cleaned up their act, so to speak, in the second half of this third period. They've stopped finding their way to the penalty box quite as much as they were in the first half of the third. And it's paid off for them. They've added another goal. They haven't conceded any. And they've been able to outplay the Aztecs, even in this back and forth center ice type of game that San Diego State wanted.
And deep, it's John Riley that controls it for the Aztecs. He gets it taken away, but it's kept in at the line by, I believe, it was, that's number 19, Thomas Lappa. It's taken away by Rob Wood. Rob Wood across the line with speed. He works it in deep. Battled on by number 23, Vincent DiMaggio. DiMaggio goes to work along with Lapp, I do believe, and finally taken here by DiMaggio. Now it's Riley. Riley's going to have a teammate. He's got Stelnick. He takes a shot right into the chest. No rebound given by Dietrich. And John Riley was the goal scorer earlier, and he tried to get the shot away there, but even better job by Dietrich to control the rebound.
Yeah, I mean, Riley doing a good job creating his own shot there. Solid puck control, solid skating, cutting his way through center ice, through the neutral zone, and into ASU zone. However, it just wasn't quite creative enough, didn't quite move Dietrich around enough on that one, and Dietrich was able to really stay with him, keep that puck centered, and just smother it away in his chest protector.
San Diego State's going to control the offensive zone faceoff here. Looking in front, big hit laid down by Mitchell Lyons as number 2, Brennan Vera, goes down for San Diego State. Oh boy, definitely not called for there. Hit to the head, Arizona State. Oh boy, I gotta tell you, Jason, that really is something that kind of annoys me when you see that kind of stuff, especially late in the game. Blatant hit to the head. Probably gonna be a double minor, maybe even a major for Arizona State here. I believe that was, let's see who goes to the box.
It looked like it was Granado on that one. Granado lost his stick there, got tangled up. Looked like he was just kind of looking for something to do without his stick. Thought he'd lay a hit down. Obviously, we don't know the intention of it, but it was very clearly, he deserves to be heading that penalty box right now. Clear hit to the head. You don't like to see that out there. Again, Granado was just looking to lay a hit. Certainly could have been unintentional, and we're not calling anyone out here, but you still don't like to see that.
Coincidentals, because San Diego State's Matt Bouchard is going to the box as well. And I gotta be honest, interesting call by the refs there because, hit to the head, and then San Diego State ends up in the box. So we'll see what the call is here as we await that. Well, just 2:15 to go in this hockey game. An ASU 6-goal lead. 6-goal lead, excuse me.
And altogether, we really have had a good, hard-played, but still clean game up to this point. And I'm certainly not calling that, a dirty play, and I'm not calling Mike Granado a dirty player by any means. He's a scrappy guy out there. He is a high-energy, high-hustle, hard-hitting, I think, third-line forward for ASU out there. It's still just not a play you like to see, and it's a play that I was happy we hadn't been seeing for the first two periods, the first 58 minutes of this one.
And the referees are talking it over with Havrilik and Stelnick. As we have time to kill. I wish we had an update on the D1 game. We do not, however. Last check, it was 40-0 ASU.
That was more than a few minutes ago, Richard.
I would say so.
It would certainly be nice to know the D1 squad battling it out with another national title contender in Illinois. And let's see what's going on as both skaters leave the box for either side.
Yeah, they're going to say goodnight, I'm sure, both of them. Granado going straight to the locker room.
Just still not quite sure what Matt Bouchard did.
Okay, so here we go, folks. Matt Bouchard gets a face mask penalty and a game misconduct. This is not football. I've never heard of a face mask in any hockey. And then Granado, as we suspected, gets a 5-minute major for head contact and a misconduct. We probably will not see him tomorrow. If you get a misconduct, you're done for a game. And that's one thing that, again, I hate to harp on it, but you just can't do that for Granado. You just can't. Hits the head like that. So dangerous, and especially after that documentary that just aired on Frontline on NFL's concussions. Concussions happen in hockey as well, and they're just as dangerous. I don't think he suffered a concussion there because he was, near mid-ice, and he's okay. But those are things that you gotta get out of the game of hockey. It's just tough to watch sometimes. It's we're under 2 to go. San Diego State's going to find themselves on the power play here for the rest of this hockey game, and it's going to be Stelnick. Stelnick with speed across the line. Throws it wide, and it's cleared out by Morgan. Under 2 to go in this hockey game. 7-1 is our score. As we wind it down here from Oceanside on Cronkite Sports. Across the line is Sevilla. There's Sevilla, near side, makes a move around Kinsey. Sevilla still with the puck on deep for San Diego State. Makes a move, finds 2 tag in deep. Nobody in front for San Diego State, interestingly enough. Try and get that deflection. Back in line here, big shot goes wide. Picked up by 2 tag. 2 tag finds Riley near side. Riley gets in around looking for Sevilla. Sevilla, Stelnick now. Shot on, pad save. Dietrich picked up here by Morgan, and Morgan will clear. Butler gives chase, just misses his stick. He could have had a short-handed opportunity there, but did not. As we approach the final minute of play in this one, which we call the happy minute of play, as always, from Oceanside.
Exactly, and the Sun Devils have to be happy with this result. Coach LeClaire might be a little frustrated that his team got back to their kind of overtly chippy ways here towards the end of the third period, with the game misconduct coming against Granado and the couple guys going to the penalty box earlier in this third period. But altogether, the Sun Devils have to be very happy as this one runs out. 7-1 is an impressive scoreline against any team. And this SDSU team, they were 3-0 against the other ACHA D2 competition they played against. This is the first non-nationally, with aren't quite the national power rankings out yet for the ACHA D2. But you could certainly argue that, at least according to preseason prediction, this SDSU team was expected to be weaker than Weber State or Northern Arizona, and ASU seems to have played them accordingly. They seem to have taken care of business here in Game 1 at Oceanside.
San Diego State finished up last season ranked 8th overall in the Western Division, if you will. Arizona State was ranked, I believe, 3rd in those rankings. Second in those rankings. So kind of gives you an idea there of the disparity. But one thing I've been impressed by, though, is that San Diego State have kind of bookended this game with very solid play. Rebound shot at the buzzer, goes wide, and here we go. It's Ingbar and Canvas that go at it here. And that's going to do it for this one. And anyway, what I was saying, Jason, is San Diego State has booked it in this game pretty well. A pretty solid first period and a pretty solid third period as well. Only giving up a goal in each of those periods, but it was the second period here tonight that did them in.
Yeah, that real outburst from ASU. 4 goals unanswered in that second period. Really, it's just tough to come back from that, especially when you might be a little bit outmatched in the first place, like SDSU was supposed to be coming into this one. When you're the underdogs in particular, I guess is what I'm trying to say, it's tough to come back from 4 unanswered goals like that in a single period. And we really saw a diverse way of scoring them coming from the Sun Devils. First in the third period, they were kind of relying on their passing, on their offensive possession, on their puck control to put those goals in the net. But in the second period, we saw the short-handed goal. We saw the breakaway goal right after the penalty. It was really that individual skating, that breakaway-type skating, scoring in transition that led the Sun Devils on that big run and put things away in the second.
They skated away with a victory here tonight from Oceanside. And for Richard Flores, Jason Chesler as well. We're going to say goodnight for now, but we're going to have a post-game show coming up with myself and Carl Bombard. Once again, our final score. Arizona State 7, San Diego State 1. Thank you so much for watching Sun Devil Hockey on Cronkite Sports. Good night and good hockey, everybody.
Hello and welcome to the post-game report. I'm Carla Bombard, joined by Richard Flores. The Sun Devils take the win 7-1 against SDSU. Sorry, I can't speak tonight. But they had a great game tonight, Richard. How do you think the goaltending was?
Yeah, Kyle Dietrich is their #1 goaltender for the D2 Elite squad this season, and once again, he played really good. Anytime San Diego State was able to get anything going offensively, and it wasn't a lot, Kyle Dietrich was able to control the rebounds and not give San Diego State those second chance goals that you see a lot of, especially in the NHL and here in the ACHA as well. But Kyle Dietrich has solidified himself as the guy that is going to be the #1 goaltender this year, and he played really well.
All right. Well, did any players stick out to you tonight?
I mean, I got to look at the defense again. I mean, Dan Kinsey and Jacob Weissman as always, but Kevin Allen as well got on the board, and so that's going to be my Shane Doan award for hockey awesomeness. It goes to the entire Sun Devil Blue Line because they played wonderfully here tonight, and they played wonderfully on the penalty kill. I believe they were 4 for 4 on the penalty kill here tonight, and that was one thing that we talked about in the pregame show, and it was huge tonight, and they came through in a big way.
All right. Well, do you have any predictions for tomorrow night's game?
I think we're going to see a very similar game tomorrow. The one thing I want to is interesting for me is how San Diego State kind of changes up their game a little bit, because me and Jason talked about it before we signed off. Is they played two very good bookends to this game. The first and the third period were very solid from them there tonight. Very back and forth play. They were able to get some offensive zone chances, and I think if they can put together a full 60-minute hockey game like we saw in the first and the third period, I think they could find themselves at least in the game, unlike today where they were pretty much out of it for the entire third period.
Very true. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned tomorrow night at 7:30 at Oceanside against SDSU. Thank you.